Welcome to 1, 2, Ooh, where we break down the biggest events in wrestling. Today we're diving into WWE Backlash 2025, a night filled with surprises, standout performances, and some questionable decisions. Let's get into it. And welcome to 1, 2, Ooh. And we are talking about Backlash 2025. We had Randy Orton versus John Cena. We had Lyra Valkyria taking on Becky Lynch. And we even threw in Dom versus Penta. There's a lot to unpack here. Let's get into it. The storied rivalry between John Cena and Randy Orton culminated in a match billed as One Last Time. The bout was methodical, with both veterans showcasing their in-ring psychology. However, the match's conclusion left fans divided. Randy, at one point, really lost control of himself in this match, ended up RKOing Aldis and pretty much the entire leadership and security team. It was insane. It set him up to deliver the punt to John Cena, but it was R-Truth who ran in and begged Orton, please don't do it. Went ahead and hit R-Truth with an RKO, but it opened him up for John Cena to hit that low blow, title shot, 1, 2, 3. Ultimately, I was really disappointed to see the WWE use a fairly similar ending to what we've already seen. I want to see them continue to build on the story and do some different things and be a little more creative, but this is where we're at. I'm ultimately okay with Randy losing, but I want us to start getting there in different ways. I think Cena can find different ways to cheat, different things to do. Just kind of tired of seeing the same old thing. In the post-match press conference, it was John Cena that went ahead and took R-Truth, gave him the attitude adjustment straight through a table. He's definitely continuing that heel trajectory. And ultimately, I guess it's true what they say. You either die the hero or live long enough to watch yourself become the villain. Now we jump into the United States Championship match. This match was high octane from start to finish, featuring Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, and Damian Priest. The match showcased each competitor's strengths, with momentum swinging throughout the entire match. Ultimately, there was a point, though, where Drew McIntyre is about to get the pin and win this title, making him a Grand Slam champion. And Damian Priest pulls the ref out to not allow Drew to get the pin. Drew's going to say he got screwed again. But it's a fatal four-way, man. You got to expect things like this. Ultimately, these two went off, fighting out into the crowd. And it was Damian who hit Drew with the South of Heaven into a table, removing them from the match. But it wasn't over yet. Fatu was in the ring with LA Knight, and it looked like LA Knight was about to take it and win when Solo Sikoa showed up. But he wasn't alone. Jeff Cobb interfered in the match, wrecking LA Knight and allowing Jacob Fatu to get the win. Fatu capitalized on the chaos, retaining his title and solidifying his dominance in the division, but it definitely didn't look like he was happy about it. Pat McAfee stepped into the ring against the formidable Gunther in a match fueled by personal animosity. Despite being outmatched, McAfee displayed resilience, absorbing Gunther's punishing offense. The match concluded with Gunther applying a sleeper hold, rendering McAfee unconscious. Post-match, McAfee got a rare sign of respect from Gunther, but I still found myself throughout this entire squash match just wondering why we're here. What are we doing? I thought maybe I was wrong about this match and maybe there will be some sort of story beat. I thought there was an opportunity for somebody to come in and save McAfee or help, and it would have led to a bigger feud for Gunther, but instead, this was just it. The entire premise of this match was trying to get Gunther to have some sort of respect for the commentators. I don't get it. And I just didn't come out of it enjoying it. I thought it was kind of a waste of time. I would have rather seen other things. I would have rather seen Gunther versus a ton of other opponents who I think deserve a spot on this card. I mean, if you're going to try different things like this, I guess, but I don't know. It just wasn't for me, and I don't think it did much for anyone involved. Lyra Valkyria defended her Women's Intercontinental Championship against Becky Lynch in a match that exceeded expectations. Valkyria's performance was a blend of technical prowess and storytelling, making a significant milestone in her career. The match's narrative was enriched by Lynch's mind games, including taunts directed at Valkyria's fiancé, adding emotional depth to the contest. Valkyria's victory not only solidified her status as a rising star, but also hinted at a potential rematch, possibly with added stipulations to settle the score definitively. Dominic Mysterio continued his reign as the Intercontinental Champion, defeating Penta in a hard-fought battle. One of the coolest moments of the match was definitely Dom performing a suicide dive that he turned into a DDT on Penta outside the ring. Dom really showed a lot in this match, and I thought overall it was really entertaining. But this match wasn't the story. The story was when the Judgment Day came to interfere to help Dom secure the win over Penta, but it took Finn Balor oddly a long time to go get that chair and set up the chair shot to Penta. The referee then sees him getting ready to set it up, and he goes ahead and kicks the Judgment Day out of the arena. But not to worry, that opened the window for El Grande Americano to come out, interfere, take Penta out, and ultimately, Dirty Dom retains. After the match, though, lots of tension brewing in the Judgment Day, and it seems like Finn Balor's on an island here on his own. Backlash 2025 had its moments, but overall, it left fans wanting more. From controversial finishes to breakout performances, the event set the stage for intriguing storylines moving forward. But I want to know what you think. Did you enjoy Backlash 2025? Do you think that Randy Orton is going to face Nick Aldis? Do you think that Dirty Dom is the most dominant Intercontinental Champion of all time? I know I do. But I'll catch you next time on 1, 2, ooh.